The Ultimate Trivia Podcast.
Hello and welcome into the Ultimate Trivia Podcast, the show where knowledge is power and laughter is our only reward. As we always do, we got the whole crew here with us. Scotty, what's going on over there?
No, just doing what I do.
Doing what you do. Kelly, how we feeling tonight?
Pretty good.
Yeah, good. Brian?
Yeah, doing all right.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Nick.
Hey, I'm kind of. I don't feel 100%.
Uh-oh.
I'm kind of bad.
Did you have a rough week at work?
Something might be going through the house, like
yeah.
cold, not flu or anything like that, but
'Tis the season.
I think I've been fighting that off.
Okay.
So I might sound a little bit, gravelly in the throat kind of deal,
Yeah.
but I feel okay. Just
Okay.
Well, you sound like a drama queen, that's for sure.
I mean, here we go.
Sounds like
Attention
he's making
seeker.
excuses.
Yeah, he's
Here
an
we go.
attention seeker.
Here we go.
Nice segue.
Well, we have another episode that we all get to play today, an all play episode, baby.
Play.
That's right. I think we're all pretty excited about this format. We want to invite, our friends and family who listen that are close to us to throw your name in the ring. If you want to write an episode for us, reach out to one of us. Eventually, to the rest of you, we will have a format that you can submit this.
If you're in Albania right now, send us a question.
Oh, we are hot in Albania.
Great
Actually,
flag.
just added them.
Great flag, by the way.
But we are
Fantastic.
not as much as Mother Russia there. Well, before we get to today's topic, we're going to enter into the question of the week, and it comes in from a Ryan_Norwood76 on Instagram. I believe he just might be tied to one of us. Mm-hmm. And it's really just about social media. What's your relationship with it? How do you feel about it? Are you active? Do you think it's good for the world?
That was Nick, everyone listening.
Yeah. That's what I think of social media.
Yeah. I think you have some PTSD from your previous job.
I don't know. It doesn't do much for me.
Yeah.
Number one, I don't think it's a positive thing society wise. I feel like it's doing more damage than good.
Okay.
I have teenagers. I'm raising 4 kids. I don't see the positivity in it. I think it hurts kids more than it helps them.
But there is something. Give me one thing that you actually, enjoy or that a benefit that you get.
Okay, so I mean, I am on social media. I don't post. I'm not actively on social media.
Right.
If that makes sense. Watching reels and that kind of stuff. So a lot of sports handles I follow, those are awesome.
Yeah.
Show me players from my youth, statistics, clips of them doing something awesome. That stuff I love. Or movie clips. Love that stuff.
Fantastic.
But as far as people posting what they're doing right now, what they're eating, I don't care.
I hate that. The
I don't-
eating thing. The
I don't
pictures
care.
of their dinner. I
really don't care.
Come on.
I don't. I mean, I've shared with you guys when I cook something.
Nick has shared.
No, I've shared stuff when I cook something.
That's what the group, I think.
Yeah, that's with you
put it out
guys,
there
and
for
also
everybody.
to make you guys jealous because I'm eating something awesome
Well,
that I just cooked. But I just don't care. It doesn't benefit me at all.
Okay.
So, not a big fan of, I guess, maybe the personal part of it. I do like I said, the sports stuff, the movie clips. For me, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoy that. But as a whole, no.
Okay.
I do not dig
So-
it.
Yeah, Brian, where are you at?
So I agree with a lot of what he's saying. I don't think it's good for because it's younger generations use it a lot more than older people, and I don't think it's good for the kids. I mean, it's been shown it causes a lot of problems, and I also think it gives people inflated ego because you got these people look what I'm doing. I don't care. They think they're so important. You know what I mean?
Yes.
All that, and I don't post much either. I'm on it though quite a bit actually, scrolling, watching, looking. But for me, I use Facebook mainly, post some pictures of my kids, so family in Arizona and Kentucky, they can all see that.
Yes.
That's kind of what I use
That
it
is
for.
a real bonus. Connectivity.
Connectivity is a big thing, but I don't post a lot other than that. But I do scroll TikTok and all that. I'm guilty of that. Sometimes on TikTok though, I'll get on my phone 40 minutes go by. I'm like, what am I doing? Because I'll just scroll, you know what I mean? And look at stuff, laugh. I like comedy, sports, you know what I'm saying? I like that kind of stuff. So
Yeah. I feel like it's replaced surfing television. And instead of just kind of cruising through channels like we used to, now, unless there's something specific on we want to watch, we cruise through reels.
Well, it's also funny too, because my kids will be talking about somebody who is that? Oh, he's so-and-so, he's got some show he does. And celebrities that are celebrities, I guess, but not a medium I'm familiar with.
Influencers.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Influencers.
Yeah.
Kelly, you got a strong social media game, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, I peruse it quite often, and I share a lot. But I share mostly just pictures of my family, and for me, it's to the connectivity thing, so my family members can see that, and also for me to go back and look at memories. I post a lot of my kids, me and my kids, so I can go back and see that, and it's just 6 years ago, that's what me and my kids are doing, and it's just makes me smile.
Yeah.
I do like those.
There's a huge negative aspect for kids using social media because they're keyboard warriors who don't really understand the damage that they can do when you don't realize, your character and your personality, and you say things that you don't mean. Yes. And it's it can be bad, but it can be very helpful and be very good too.
I saw a guy today talking about this. Is interesting, but he's like, some girl can go on Instagram and show a picture of her butt and make all kinds of money. But like the people that matter, like that are building infrastructure, like building the road you drove to the office with, using the equipment in the office you're at, they matter. But like, so it's flipping society's view of what's important.
Yes.
Like this girl's super important, but she's not. Like they did this, and this that's important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a great point of view.
That's celebrity culture in general, right?
Yeah. Well,
Just because
but
someone can hit a lot of home runs or act really well or sing a nice song, we put an emphasis on what they say. That's been true for a long time.
Yeah, they go on talk shows and talk about
But
the
now
politics.
they're right in our ears all the time about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they add nothing to society.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said, people that build the infrastructure, those people matter.
Yeah.
What credibility have they built there?
A young female or male dancing,
Or showing
maybe
off
scantily clad, dressed,
Yeah.
adds nothing.
Yeah.
So, it does nothing for me.
Yeah. Scotty, what's your relationship with social media?
It's like any other medium over the years. I digest it. I don't really interact with it. So you mentioned like surfing TV, and then we surf the internet, and now we kind of surf social media.
Yeah.
So I look at it, I post, I don't really post. So that's what I mean. I'm not interacting with it per se. I mean, I am, but it's in only one direction. It's one way.
You're receiving.
I'm receiving, I'm looking at it. I might share it with one of you all.
Yeah.
But I'm not actively posting, here's what I'm doing, here's what I did. Other than maybe an occasional, I'm at a concert, I'm at a
Cardinals
game or
You're not
something.
a quarterback, you're a receiver.
Right.
Happy birthday to a daughter.
Yeah.
They appreciate the shout out, that sort of thing.
What would be great for our generation is if they had like a guide channel of all the social media, so you can just sit there and peruse and be indecisive about which one you want to pick.
Could we all just put it all in a magazine and call it the TV
magazine
catalog?
Do it.
Catalog.
Catalog.
Go ahead.
Just alienating a lot of the youth that might be listening to the show.
Well, yes and no. I think it's
man yells at
important
cloud.
too.
Yes.
We are in a very unique generation. Even though we're not any of us the same age. Actually, these two are, Brian and Kelly, but we're the unique generation where we grew up pretty much completely without the internet. And then right as we were becoming adults, internet hit the mainstream.
Blew up.
And then about 5 to 10 years later, social media, it started with MySpace, I guess, maybe a little sooner than that.
Yeah.
But it makes understanding what our kids go through nearly impossible.
Yeah. You're right.
And I like to use the example, when we were kids and we would do something embarrassing, we'd let one rip in the middle of 5th period when we were in 8th grade or something. Very embarrassing. People made fun of you. They were whispering and pointing and laughing. And then you went home. And maybe the next day you got a few Snickers, but by day 2 or 3, it was pretty much done, right? You could escape that. Man, social media is just in your face all the time.
Yeah.
And as I believe Kelly alluded to, the keyboard warrior, that mob mentality, we have no reference on what they go through in that same, those formative years. I'm not a big fan of it in general. I understand its importance. And yes, there are plenty of positives. But there's so much information. The squeaky wheels are the loudest and tend to get the most attention.
A lot of disinformation too, like false stuff
And-
that people
and
buy into because it's on social media.
Say whatever you want, right?
Yeah, and you get the brave people behind the keyboard say whatever they want,
Yeah.
but easy to do when you're
There's no repercussions.
You follow
Yeah.
our community Facebook page, and there are a lot of trolls out there.
Yeah.
If you dig, not that deep, but if you dig, most of the trolls do not have their face in their profile.
Of course not.
Sure.
And so,
Cowardice.
Twitter eggs.
yeah, that's right. So, anyway, thank you for asking that question, Ryan. I like that debate. I could go on and on and on,
that's a
but
big
We could do an
It's a big
hour
topic.
just on that.
yeah, we got a trivia to get to. Anyway, if you want to connect with us, go ahead and reach out to us on social media. You can find us anywhere. We have them all covered. The Ultimate Trivia Podcast at gmail.com. Our website is theultimatetriviapodcast.com, where you can leave us a message there as well. All right, let's get to our all play episode here. Guys, we're visiting Disney, specifically Disney princesses.
Been a while. I'm going to say that.
Yeah, your daughters are older. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
That's
How do you feel about that one out of the gate here, Kelly?
I like it.
The title there.
Grew up watching a lot of these with my sister.
Yeah. I dig it. Nick?
Not a big Disney household, and that's a pretty long list.
Sure.
I mean, Disney dating back so far. I don't know. This could be a tough one.
Okay.
This could be, hope I got something in the memory bank.
Yeah,
You know?
me too. I hope we all go to the tiebreaker here. All right, so this episode was written by another one of our women. Shout out Cindy, Scott's wife. This is not her debut. She has written a couple of episodes for us already, actually. And yeah, they're always pretty challenging, so I'm a little nervous about
Right.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's learn about Disney princess movies here. From the release of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs in 1937 to today, Disney princesses have evolved, ushering in a welcome change of diversity, reflecting our changing times. Even after 88 years, one thing has remained constant. These princess films can be celebrated for their beauty as a work of art, powerful music and lyrics, captivating storytelling, and strong female role models. These young women, in which these films revolve, all have one thing in common. They all have to overcome difficult obstacles while maintaining hope for a better future. Pretty uplifting.
Yeah.
Well written.
Sounds good.
And they are
Yeah.
very strong role models for the most
Sure.
part across
Sure.
the board.
That was moving.
Yeah, nice job,
Well,
Cindy.
aren't the princesses usually more of a focal point? Because doesn't the mom usually die in every Disney movie?
There is a common
That
theme there
common
where
theme?
a parent seems
Yeah.
to be missing.
It always seems
Yeah,
that way.
not present for
whatever
whatever
reason.
reason. Yeah.
Yes.
Very macabre background to
Yeah.
a lot of these stories.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we have some general notes from Cindy as well. Okay. First of all questions are from the original movies. No sequels, prequels, spin-offs, or live action will be included.
Okay.
It includes both animated and Disney Pixar movies. So we're revisiting a topic there.
Okay.
These 10 questions do not necessarily follow Disney's official princess list. That I don't quite
Interesting.
know what that means.
Yeah,
but I
we'll
like
find
it.
out, I
That's
guess.
a weird statement, right?
My mind is spinning right now.
That's right. And then all fun facts are provided by IMDb. So we
Cool.
have a
Okay.
source
All right.
there as well. Okay.
All right.
Let's get to it.
We have to pay IMDb now.
Hold on. It's time for our main event, our 10-question trivia game on Disney princess movies. Here's how it works. We each have 2 envelopes containing a question and the answer. We'll take turns reading the question. All 5 of us will answer on our whiteboard, and when the host of that question says reveal, we will reveal our answers. If we get it right, we get a point. And if we don't, well, I'm not sure I'm going to get many of these right, so we'll just be really nice to each other. How about that for
I
a
feel like this
change?
should be a nice episode. Scott.
Okay.
Scott. Nice episode.
Remember that, Scotty.
You know?
Wasn't Remember the Titans a Disney movie?
Oh, here we go.
baby.
So
I think it was. That's relevant, actually.
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
I think it was.
Okay.
You're a princess.
Who's got question number 1? Let's see who ends up on top.
Nick has question number
All right.
1.
I got to get my board out.
All right. Everybody, yeah. You got a board, Andrew?
Yep.
All right. Question 1 answer. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. What skill does Merida use to prove that she doesn't need a husband?
Oh, boy. I am really nervous.
Can you
about
say the
this all
name
of a sudden.
again?
Merida. Now, this character I have mentioned in, I think it was the Pixar episode.
Okay. There's a hint.
So there's a hint for everybody because I did not know the answer to the movie, but I knew the character. What skill does she have?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I have an idea. I don't know how, obviously, none of us wrote these questions.
Yeah.
So I don't know how specific we have to be, but I have a general answer.
I know the movie, so I'm
Yeah.
halfway there.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not overly familiar with the movie.
Something comes to mind.
Okay.
93%.
Yeah.
Oh.
It may take a group effort to determine,
Yeah, maybe we should all play
the flexibility of this.
Yeah,
So
we might have to vote. Yeah.
I'm going to read it one more time.
Please.
What skill does Merida use to prove that she doesn't need a husband? So, specific skill that she has that she doesn't need, that has no need for a husband. That could go so many different ways, I have a feeling. All right. Everybody have an answer? Yeah, I have one too. Yeah, I have an answer. Everybody ready to reveal?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're going to reveal, then I'll read the answer. All right. So, Andy, you have archery. Brian has hunting from Kelly, archery from Scott. I also have, I put archer.
Okay.
I think it's one of these two. I mean,
agree.
I
almost
think,
put
yes.
I think these are one and the same.
I see what you're saying, but
Oh.
if it is, but this is archery or archer is
No,
way more
Archer is a
specific.
person, not archery. So you're wrong either way. Go ahead.
Really? You knew what I was talking about.
Semantics.
I'm confused.
Come on. All right. So the answer is archery.
Yay!
The answer is
So
archery.
it's not Archer. It's archery.
Seriously? I mean, if the group agrees with you, I'll take it.
Kidding.
That's
You're
fine.
good. You're
Archer's a cartoon. And
Well,
oh, that's true.
so the answer is archery.
Archery.
So since it is specific, I mean, if you guys say I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine.
I mean,
No.
I think,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I know there's
Nick
a.
gets away with everything. It's fine.
as I should. All right.
No, you're
Flicks.
good.
So-
You're good.
So our hunting that I know.
Well, I mean,
I'll ask you specifically, Kelly. The answer is archery. Do you think hunting qualifies?
Well, he answered hunting.
well, let me
I
jump in
understand.
here.
Somebody did.
I mean, I know there's flavor text. Does the flavor text explain the scene, or
Yeah, good
does
question.
it give
Well,
you
good
any
question.
kind of insight?
I'll read it right now. Learning archery
there's your answer.
at a young age, Merida shoots for her own hand, and in doing so, highlights some shortcomings of her less than stellar suitors. As Merida hunts for freedom, there's the word, all right.
For freedom. Come
She
on.
hunts for freedom and purpose. She learns the importance of family and to take responsibility for her own actions. Fun fact, Merida is the first Disney princess to not have a love interest.
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting. I like that. That's a
I
good.
like that. I
That's
like
good.
that.
That's interesting.
okay.
So,
I would
don't
leave it
feel
up
like-
to you, actually,
I don't
because
feel we
Okay.
answered hunting, so we can't answer.
yeah, I honestly, if we all did hunting or something along those lines, if nobody had the specific answer, I would be a little more willing. But since it is archery,
I agree.
three of us had that.
That's fine.
I would
Fine.
say yes to the three that had archery.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I saw the movie
But no to the
once.
guy that Archer. So
Real-
I saw the movie.
Himself. I didn't make that up.
I just forgot the why. Okay, give me a break.
Yeah.
I saw the movie one time, but I think she was actually shooting like an archery target.
Yes.
Yeah.
believe
Yes.
that's right, too.
Yes.
Really?
So, all
All right.
right.
Making
So
that
then,
up, but I'm going to take
All
it
right.
'cause that
in that
benefits me.
case, then Andy, myself, and Scott got it correct.
So in that
Yes.
case, is Andy just an archer instead of a hunter?
So far.
That's funny. That's funny.
Good call.
Ay, ay, ay.
Sounds about right. Yes. All right. All right. Who has question number 2?
I do, Kelly.
All right.
All right. Name the princess who says, "How dare you, all of you, standing around deciding my future? I'm not a prize to be won."
Wow. Movie quote.
So name the princess who says, "How dare you, all of you, standing around deciding my future? I'm not a prize to be won."
Andy was very quick to the board.
Yes, you were.
And that,
Hundo.
and you know what?
You say Hundo?
That
Hundo.
helps me out.
Man.
Yep.
I think I know the movie, but I cannot think of the princess's name.
I got it.
No idea.
Prize to be won.
I think the answer I just wrote, I'm just going to leave on the board for every question because that's about.
Well, I can drive the commentary.
You
on
say
this one.
Hundo?
Hundo, baby.
Hundo.
Hundo. I can tell you the scene.
I wrote it down and now I want to change it.
Yep.
Like, I'm taking a shot in the
Brian's
dark.
got his board in the air,
No
but he
idea.
is not confident
No
here.
idea. No idea.
One more time. Name the princess who says, "How dare you, all of you, standing around deciding my future? I'm not a prize to be won."
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Strong woman.
Wow.
I'm changing it.
Okay.
Oh, I just thought of something.
Scotty, you got something down over there?
Yeah, but I don't know. This is a shot in the dark.
I just thought of something because I've actually seen it, and I know I'm wrong, but I'm gonna leave it because I don't know what's right.
All right.
Boy.
I
But you
just-
have seen it.
We're going to do
Like
it.
this
now.
rings
No,
a bell.
I'm saying.
You guys
one
ready?
I wrote down. I've seen.
All right, let's try it.
My second favorite Disney movie.
All right. Scott with Moana, Nick with Fiona, Andy with Jasmine, Brian with Cinderella, and myself with Belle. We all have different answers.
And Andy's confident
Andy's
he's
the
right.
only one with
Andy's
confidence.
100%.
Sultan, Jafar, Aladdin standing in the.
Wow.
I feel like Andy's probably right.
I feel like that too.
The answer is Jasmine.
Oh,
No.
shocker. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen the movie Aladdin all the way through.
He never had a friend like me.
Oh my goodness.
Love it.
Great
I
soundtrack.
love that. And I thought the live action, they just wrecked it. I thought it was terrible.
Was it terrible?
Really bad.
Never saw
Well,
it.
I guess Moana because I've never seen it, and that question didn't sound familiar at
Yeah,
all.
fair enough.
I changed my answer, and the other one was wrong also.
Okay.
I like it.
Either way, you were done.
So
Wow.
after overhearing, or do you just want to give us
I think I already painted the picture there.
After overhearing her father, Jafar, and Aladdin planning her engagement without consulting her, Jasmine rebuffs the entire conversation, leaving the three men stunned. Jasmine is one of the first princess to take charge of her own life's path, exercising her voice and her independence. Fun fact, Jasmine is the only Disney princess to kiss a villain.
Ooh.
What's the movie?
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Oh, Aladdin.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Was
the
that
question
just-
could have been.
Was
The question
was
could.
that rhetorical?
I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
I think it could have just said Aladdin. Give me the princess. I don't think I would have got it.
Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
I blacked out.
I don't think I would have had that. That was.
I've seen that movie a lot.
Really?
For personal interest. I love the soundtrack to that. And I like it.
Good on you.
Boys
Yeah.
and Hands Aladdin. It makes sense.
It all
I remember
adds up.
Robin Williams stealing the show.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, who's got question 3?
All right, I do. This is
Doctor.
what is Tiana saving her money for?
Oh, this is not one I've seen. Dogs. Oh, man.
Who's Tiana?
Who's Jasmine?
I know.
Man, Tiana.
I know the movie.
I
Say
know
that one
the
more time.
movie.
What is she saving her money
Why
for?
am I rereading it? You have no idea.
Oh, I know. What did she say?
But for our listeners, yes. Not
Okay.
for Nick, but for our listeners. What is Tiana saving her money for?
You were quick on that, Andy.
No, I don't have anything down yet. I don't have
You
a
were
clue.
holding it up, so-
No, I'm thinking it through. I know the movie title. That is the extent of my knowledge of this movie.
Wasn't Tiana one of those twins? They're on Nickelodeon.
I know you're
Tiana
talking
and
about.
Tiara?
Yeah, Tia and Tiara. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Tamara.
No idea.
Tia and Tamara. Yeah,
Okay,
back
yeah,
in the
yeah.
day. Yeah, this is terribly wrong.
Money to start a podcast?
One of
Yeah.
What is Tiana
No
saving
idea.
money for?
Nope, I don't have it.
Okay. Well, Nick, we'll give Nick a 5 count because everyone else is ready.
I have no idea, but I went educated guess. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Ready? Let's reveal. Kelly with the new house, Brian with a dress, Andy with a wedding, Nick with a car, and I put down a house.
Oh goodness.
We will now go to the answer envelope since none of us have a clue.
No clue. I've never even heard of this one.
The Princess and the Frog. Never heard of that.
That's what this is from?
This movie.
Oh.
Based in New Orleans.
We do not have a correct answer.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh.
To open her own restaurant.
Well, obviously.
Creole.
Creole, probably,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Alligator boots.
It takes place in New Orleans, right? Yeah.
Never seen this one either.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
never seen it.
This is The Princess and the Frog, you said.
I've heard of it, but I've
I know, I've heard that title. I
Yeah.
could not tell you that there was a character.
all I
Tiana.
know.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Well, let me tell you about it.
Please.
Has cooking related, Nick. You should have known this.
Oh, wow.
My bad.
he's no longer undefeated.
right. Stop taking pictures of food and watch the TV.
Never again.
Cooking created a bond between Tiana and her father, who dreamed of opening his own restaurant after his death. There you go. Father passes away. Tiana adopts her father's dream by working day and night, saving every penny she earns. Fun fact, Anika Noni Rose, best shot at that, who voiced Tiana, requested that Tiana be left-handed because she herself was left-handed.
It's a little nod to the voice actor, I guess.
Right.
It's so.
Well, did
it's-
they do it? You said you requested.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming so.
So Tiana is definitely considered one of the princesses, right? If you go to the princess breakfast at Disney, she's there. But
Right.
princess is working in a restaurant. That just doesn't that really doesn't align there.
I don't know much about this
History.
at all, but I thought I saw something within the last few years. Like, they named or number how many princesses there are. And they're thinking about like adding one with some new movie. So I mean, there's a number out there. I guess I have no idea.
88 years of Disney movies.
Yeah. But the number's not as big as I thought it'd be. But I don't know a lot about it.
Yeah,
Could be the
they're not all
tiebreaker for
Disney
all we know.
movies.
Because it's
Or
Disney,
princess
they've been
movies,
around
yeah.
forever. I figured there'd be more. But
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I don't know.
Cool.
there you go.
All right. Thanks,
Man.
We're on to number 4. I
Four?
think, huh?
Who's got that one? That you be?
Yep, that's me.
Man, this is tough. I'm liking it, but it's tough.
Yeah, you got to up your Disney princess.
Oh,
Winner.
big time!
game, huh?
Like I said, she could have given the title of every movie
So
with these,
far,
and
yeah.
still probably wouldn't help me much.
All right. Which princess did the magic mirror name as the fairest one of all? Which princess did the magic mirror name as the fairest one of all?
Just trying to decide if it's a trick question or not. You too? You think it's a trick question? Yeah.
Can you write both of them?
I mean, if you want to get it wrong, I imagine.
Wow.
All right, I'm gonna go with just kind of what I think is right here.
Okay.
Oh,
A crazy strategy that just might work.
What, to go with the one you think is right?
The one that I think.
Well, we got to reveal still.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Want me to read it again? Has everybody got it?
We're good.
You should maybe read it one more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 of those.
Which princess did the magic mirror name as the fairest one of all?
This is one of those mandala effects common examples. I'll explain that more in a moment.
Okay.
All right, let's reveal.
If I write it and then say it,
We got Snow White all the way
All
around.
the way around.
Okay.
Aurora Rose,
That
real name,
What? That's Snow White's real name?
is it?
I don't want to comment on that.
Oh, sorry.
not?
Never mind. Never mind.
It may affect a future question.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right, and the answer is Snow White.
Hey.
So yeah, the mandala effect with it, much like people think it's Luke, I am your father, but it's really no, I am your father. That's what I'm referencing. And this is regularly quoted to be mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest. But it's magic mirror on the wall.
right.
And people just have it in their memory that it's mirror, mirror.
Right.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, so Snow White, the pioneering princess movie, was the first feature-length animated film produced in the U.S. The production ran so far over budget, to help fund the film, Walt Disney had to mortgage his home and took out a $250,000 loan.
Wow.
So today that is $5.5 million.
Ooh.
Convinced that the film would fail, Hollywood insiders labeled the film as Disney's folly. However, it all paid off in the end. When adjusted for inflation, this little princess movie still sits in the top 10 of highest grossing films of all time.
Holy smokes.
Wow.
Yeah,
File that
so-
away.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, fun fact, Snow White is the first female fictional character to have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is fun. I like that. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Fictional character.
I would say
Fem-
Betty Boop might be one.
Female.
Jessica Rabbit, maybe?
Female fictional character.
Female.
Female fictional character.
Wow.
Who got one first? Popeye?
Oh, I have no idea.
Female.
Right. I don't know.
I have no idea. Okay.
Well, we all got that one right, which is awesome.
What was that number?
That was 4.
Okay.
Right.
Four.
I have question 5.
Rock and roll.
All right, let me dig in here. All right. Question number 5. Which princess spends the majority of the movie as a queen? What?
Ooh, what an interesting question.
Which princess spends the majority of the movie as a queen?
I think I got it.
To think about this one.
Okay.
I think I have an idea. I got to think of the name. I think I have the movie.
I think, yeah. The Pixar wrinkle.
Oh,
I got to siphon through a whole nother line of movies.
I didn't
that
want
I'm
you to
not
even throw that part
remembering.
into that.
Yeah.
Okay, not hundo, but I feel good. I'm ready.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right. So Andy's ready. Looks like Brian is. Kelly, you're good. Scotty?
I'm good.
All right. Everybody has an answer. Let's reveal. Andy with Elsa. Brian has a question mark. Kelly has Ariel. Scotty has Elsa. And I also have Elsa. Let's find out who is
Right?
correct.
Coordination day.
I was surprised I came up with that answer.
Yeah, nice job.
Frozen popped in my head.
Yeah,
He blacked out.
I did. I definitely blocked
not
out.
feeling well. He might be on a lot
right.
of
So if you're
medication.
going to put Archer.
And the answer, you're a jerk. All right, you're a jerk. The answer is Elsa. Yeah. Yes. Good job.
Rock and roll.
Yes. All right.
Also,
I remember that movie. I'm
Did the
surprised I came with that.
parents
number.
die?
Yes.
parents died.
Yeah, so she would be the next in line.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's being the older sister,
Right.
and
I remember seeing something maybe on Instagram. They
Let
made
it go.
well done,
nice.
bravo.
They made a connection with The Little Mermaid and Frozen.
And another one, which I'm not
it-
going to
oh,
reveal
okay.
in case
All
it's a
right.
question coming. We can talk about it later.
All right. Here we go. Kids from Atlantis. The Lost Empire, released in 2001, is the first Disney princess to become queen during the movie. Wait a second. Does that make sense?
Yep.
No, sorry, I said kids, but it says Kidda. I don't know what that is. What's Kidda?
I don't know.
Kida from Atlantis, The Lost Empire, released in 2001, is the first Disney princess to become queen during the movie. However, Elsa in Frozen, released in 2013, became queen only 10 minutes into the movie, while Kidda doesn't become queen until the end.
Kidda like a.
Am I saying that right?
Sounds like
Kidda?
a
Kida?
Norwegian-
What
Yeah,
was
it
the
does.
movie
It sounds
Kidda
like
was in?
someone watching the Vikings. It sounds
Yeah.
like a Norwegian.
So
ship,
it's spelled
right?
Kida, and it's from Atlantis, The Lost Empire. So whatever that movie is. So either it's Kidda or Kida or Kida. I don't know.
Sure.
But a fun fact, the fictional kingdom of Arendelle was based on Norway's culture and landscape.
Oh.
I knew that, actually.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It ties into the whole tie together with a couple of different things going
Sure.
on.
That movie I have seen a ton
Yeah.
because my daughter, my youngest, she was at that age.
Right there, right?
Yes.
And that was, I feel like that was the first fresh princess movie we got. Like it came out after a
Yeah.
long lull, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
And,
We were all waiting.
great soundtrack.
All right. Well, so yeah, Andy, Scott, and myself got that. So that is 5 questions. Score recap. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So currently, Kelly and Brian both have 1.
Yeah.
Scotty and myself have 3.
Okay.
And Princess Andy has 4.
Have a new nickname.
Yes.
Do you really want to win this one?
Yeah. Of all the ones to win. Yes. So Andy, yeah.
Be proud of all victories.
Yeah.
Nothing's in the bag yet. There's plenty of
There's
time.
still time.
Okay.
All right.
Ready to move on?
Sure.
Question number 6. Here comes our question. What's the name of the hunter who proposes to Belle? What is the name of the hunter who proposes to Belle? So there is no mention of the movie. You have to know the movie. And you have to know the hunter's name.
Or one of the songs from the show, the movie.
Stop giving hints.
Are they
man.
going to get that?
Well, no,
I don't know
probably
it.
not. But if they were struggling with it, no.
Well,
probably not.
don't all of them have songs? They all have songs.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting trivia question. Is there a Disney movie that doesn't have
With no song.
a song?
Nope.
Yeah. Or a character singing of some sort.
I'm pretty sure a big part of the revenue package is the soundtrack, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
it's a big bonus.
Yeah.
All right.
Ingraining it into the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And pop culture in general, right?
Yeah.
All right. What's the name of the hunter who proposes to Belle? Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Let's reveal. We got Gaston from everybody but Brian, who put Jimbo.
I like it. He sounds like a dude.
I like Jimbo. He's a good guy. Oh, I guess I
you
got
have
to
to
open
read
the
the
thing,
answer,
but
yeah.
I'm quite
Yes.
certain that we have the right answer
I think
among
so.
us. Feel
4
free
out of
to
5.
start awarding those points. Sure enough.
Right.
Yeah, this is one of my probably top 3 favorite Disney movies, and I thought that the live action, while we're commenting on that, was spot on. Was fantastic.
Was good. Okay.
Yeah. Part of the reason why I didn't care for Aladdin is because they deviated from the story too much. And I want to see the cartoon come to life with the story I'm familiar with, right? We talked about this in a previous episode. I don't go to live music because they shift the song around.
Sure.
I want to watch or listen to what I'm familiar with.
I got you.
You may not want to go to Dave Matthews with this then.
Well, but he sings so many other songs that I know.
Do a jam session, So.
It is funny though when like they're doing the live action Lion King. Well, it's a bunch of CGI lions.
Yeah.
Sure.
So is that really live action?
No,
I mean, right. I mean, it's
really.
just a different animated version of the movie.
But
Cool.
so
use
far,
real ones, though.
yeah.
so far,
Right.
that one is line for line, like frame for frame, exactly the same
Okay.
Yeah.
as the cartoon. And I appreciated that. All right.
Well, I'm sorry, the Lion King is?
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the live? I mean, you have.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen the live action one yet.
And
No, I haven't seen
Mustafa,
that.
which came out recently, which
Yeah.
I was pretty impressed with also. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So what was the actual? Was the answer?
Gaston is
Okay.
the right answer.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yep. So Belle refusing Gaston's proposal sends him into a tailspin, turning him from an annoying side character into the frenzied antagonist that goes to violent extremes to win Belle's affection. Fun fact, Beauty and the Beast is the first animated feature-length film to receive Best Picture nomination at the Academy Awards.
I actually knew that one.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, deserves it. It's a great flick. Check it out. That was 6, guys.
All
All right.
Where is number 7?
On to
Paul?
me.
Right.
Doctor.
Number 7. All right. Name the princess that was raised by 3 fairies in the forest. Andy immediately to the board.
Killing it.
I know the movie.
Dunzo.
I do know the movie, but
Fairies in the forest. Really?
Like
I know the movie.
96%. Like, it's
I just-
possible
I
I'm
know the
wrong,
movie,
but I'm
like,
pretty
I've
confident.
actually seen this one. I can't. Ugh.
Fairies.
3 fairies.
Name the princess that was raised by 3 fairies in the forest.
Oh, this is driving me crazy.
I'm not sure I've actually ever seen this movie.
I've seen a live
Running
action
through
version.
it. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh, that was a hint. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
a
Though, so
little
it doesn't
bit.
matter for me. But yeah.
Fairies in the forest. Man.
It's going to drive me crazy.
You'll get there. Keep digging. Scotty, you got anything over there?
I mean, I have an answer that I know is, I'm pretty confident it's not right. So I'm going through my Rolodex.
Sure. I think Nick's pretending to think. And
No.
no, I'm just
Like,
kidding.
I'm trying to get something, like,
Yeah.
just to recall
Get a name.
something.
Get a name on a board.
3 fairies in the forest.
Yeah. All right. We finally got some writing happening with the thinkers here.
I got nothing. This is tough. 3 fairies in
All right. Nick, did you write something down?
the Yep.
Okay. Looks like everyone's ready. Let's reveal.
There we go.
Bambi by Nick. We have Aurora by Andy. Brian wrote Archer.
Jerk.
Kelly wrote Tinkerbell. And I wrote Aurora.
Oh, wow. 2 auroras.
2 Auroras.
So
I feel pretty
if I
good.
remember
Sleeping
correct,
Beauty.
I'm thinking of
Is that what it is?
Maleficent, whatever. That's
Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Yeah.
that's it's that movie.
Isn't she the
I'm
That's what you're thinking of?
I think that's
Oh.
got to be the princess. 'cause-
We're going to find out.
The correct answer is Aurora.
Is it?
Or Briar Rose.
Oh,
It's Muffet, right?
What?
Miss
From
Muffet?
Maleficent. How do you say it?
Maleficent.
Yes.
From that? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because with Angelina Jolie, that's the one.
The live action.
I
Yeah.
watched with the girls.
So there's 2 answers to it. Okay.
Yeah, she actually has 2 names apparently.
I wouldn't have
Yeah.
any. Okay.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Briar Rose.
And quick to point out, although it's not a issue, I know we had some drama after the first question, but she said in her description, will not accept Sleeping Beauty.
Okay.
That's not her name.
I didn't know Sleeping Beauty's name. I had nothing.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
When I wrote Snow White on the first question, Aurora Rose came to mind, and that's what I
okay.
was thinking.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, and I was thinking Tinkerbell, but I'm like, that can't be right.
She's not a princess.
Not a princess.
Right.
She's a fairy.
But she's
I got nothing.
Yeah.
probably about as close to a princess
I was
as
gonna
you can
say,
be.
not
Not a
She's
prince,
been-
you a fairy. Whoa.
She's been awarded an honorary princess
Right.
title for the most
Absolutely.
part.
Well, after Maleficent cast her curse on the infant Aurora, the three good fairies devise a plan to protect the baby by changing her name to Briar Rose, hiding her away in the forest, and raising her as their own until her 16th birthday.
Yep.
Fun fact, the title character, Aurora, Briar Rose, only has a total of 18 lines and spends only 18 minutes on screen.
Is she sleeping most of the time?
I would assume so.
So wait, is it Sleeping Beauty or is it Maleficent? I'm confused.
It's Sleeping Beauty. Maleficent is the antagonist in the story of Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, I think they...
So there's the movie Sleeping Beauty. That's a thing.
Yes.
And then Maleficent is a separate film, but they're somehow tied together.
Yeah, just from a different perspective.
I did not know
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Right?
It's basically how Maleficent was misunderstood.
I remember buying the live action for Reagan years ago on Blu-ray. I've seen that movie a ton of times. I can't believe I couldn't come up with the name. Yeah. It drives me crazy. Yeah.
Wow. Good on you, boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good stuff.
Okay.
Are we on to question number 8?
Yeah, I believe that's right.
That is me.
All right.
You guys ready?
Sure.
Whom or what chooses Moana to restore the heart of Te Fiti? Whom or what chooses Moana to restore the heart of Te Fiti?
Man, I'm not that familiar with this movie. Scott's quick. Dang it.
I've never seen this movie, so that should make you feel pretty good.
Okay. Who or what? Just, I mean, there's a leading indicator there, right? I mean, why are we putting what if it was a...
Well, I haven't seen the movie. I know what the question is describing.
Okay.
I don't know the name or, so.
You've amazed Nick by that.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I don't want to explain any further, but
I'll read it one more time.
Yeah.
Whom or what chooses Moana to restore the heart of Te Fiti?
This is either going to be correct or absolutely insane that I'm writing this, but I'm going with it.
Never seen this one.
Yeah.
No. Of course, one time she actually names the movie in the question. I've never seen the movie. It's not helpful.
Yeah, it's hot soundtrack.
Tough.
okay.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Reveal. Scott with Lalana. Nick with the Sun God.
It says a volcano.
Andy says a volcano. Brian says a tribal chief. And I said the demigod Maui.
Okay. Wow.
Dying to know this
Pretty diverse.
Wow.
one. Uh-oh.
Has anybody seen this?
Nobody has the right answer. Yes, I've seen it multiple times.
Oh, really?
It makes
Really?
me so mad.
Doing great.
Yeah. Fantastic. The answer is the ocean. The ocean chose Moana from when she was very young. As she grew, the ocean continued to call to her, drawing her to the water. With a little encouragement from her grandmother, Moana embraced the ocean's call to save her island from darkness and return the heart to Te Fiti. So, fun fact, although Moana is a CGI film, all of Maui's tattoos are hand-drawn.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Yeah. Never seen that one.
Yeah. My kids, it's a favorite for my kids, and they keep telling me I got to watch it for the love of the music and things like that. And
it's huge.
I've seen it in pieces, but I regularly say to them, "What can I say except you're welcome?" You know,
See, like,
but
I know
I don't.
that,
That's
but
the only thing I know about it.
Yeah.
Though.
I got nothing. All right. So that was question number.
So that was question number 8. We got a score update, Dick?
All right. Here we go. So after 8 questions, Brian, you have 1. Kelly, you have 2.
Yay.
Checks out.
I have 4, which I'm rather surprised by. Scotty, you got 5.
Okay.
And Princess Andy's still in the lead with 6.
New
Yes.
nicknames. It's going to stick.
So,
Andrelina.
so 3 of us are still in the mix.
Yep.
If somehow one of us could overtake Princess Andy, but I don't see that happening.
No, he's locked into the
I don't feel
movies.
confident about that, but
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah, I'm surprised so far. Not by my own performance. I figured
None of us are surprised by that.
right.
No.
Brian was pretty spot on with his prediction, but I'm a little surprised at Kelly.
I'm
I am a little surprised. It got
surprised or disappointed. What's
I did
a better
say-
word?
Trying to keep things positive.
Yeah, I did.
All right, who's got question number 9?
Number
That
9.
would be me.
Okay.
All right, Big B.
All right, here we go. And the winner is... What weapon does Rapunzel find very effective? What weapon does Rapunzel find very effective?
Hundo.
Oh boy,
Oh my gosh.
this might be where Andy wins it.
Rapunzel. Well, he's already calling Hundo.
Another favorite.
Is it really?
Yeah, I really, really like this movie and soundtrack a lot.
Huh.
Yeah.
Also the name of a Dave Matthews song.
Oh. Who made it first?
Yeah, it was the original artist.
Can you read the question?
And I'll argue it all day.
Can you read the question one more time?
Yes. What weapon does Rapunzel find very effective?
Yep, locked in.
A short question. Call yourself a doctor.
Yeah, I've never seen this. I think I know who Rapunzel is.
Yeah.
What weapon?
Oh, hang on.
Man.
Uh-oh. Something just hit him. Dang it.
I don't. No, I don't. This is.
You can tell by his.
Well, no, I wasn't reading how long it took him to write it or anything.
We're gonna
like
go
that,
with
but
5 count.
We're all just gonna look at Andy to see if we got
There
it
we
right.
Go for it.
All right, go ahead and reveal, boy.
I have proper detail to mine as well.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
Brush, staff.
You got to talk to the mic, B.
I'm sorry. We got cast iron frying pan from Andy, brush from Nick, staff from Scott, slingshot from Kelly, and axe from Big B.
Got to get Kelly a new marker over there. it's
What
getting
is the
faint.
correct answer?
You don't need to open it. Just read the flavor text. I'm 100% right.
Cast iron frying pan.
That's right.
Started writing her hair. Like, does she use it as a whip? Like,
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Princess Andy is correct. Frying pan / cast iron skillet.
Wow.
oh boy.
So, before you read it, so Rapunzel's the one with the long hair, right?
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
all
thought
right.
about
At least
the
I had the
hair,
right
but-
person.
Yeah.
Voiced by
Yeah.
I
Mandy
thought,
Moore.
well, she just dropped it to like climb down, so it wasn't
Right.
That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Yeah.
I mean, she used it to her advantage a few times.
Yeah,
in
but not a
areas
weapon,
she'd have to
you know.
swing from a whatever.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. Check it out. That's a good flick.
Is it? Never seen it.
There's some
Never
adult
seen it.
humor in there that
I've
will
seen-
keep your attention.
I've seen that one actually. Yeah. All right. First, using the frying pan on Flynn Rider when he mistakenly stumbles upon her tower, Rapunzel brings it on her adventure, finding it has more uses. It has more uses than just cooking. The frying pan becomes so effective by the end of the movie, it's standard issue for the palace guards.
That's right. Very realistic.
Wow.
Great.
So a little fun fact here. Tangled was the first animated Disney princess film to receive a PG rating.
Oh,
Oh, how about that?
why would that be true?
The
So all
violence?
the other ones were probably G.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just beating people to death with his frying pan.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
could be.
Is
yeah.
it because of that, I imagine? The violence?
Imagine that would.
That has to
do
be
it.
the only thing. Smacking people with a frying pan must have gotten
Oh,
the
there
PG.
is a little bit of blood in there. I think. I wonder
Oh.
if that didn't.
It had to be the violence then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little bit of violence
Yeah.
it must have had.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That'd be something to dig into.
Huh.
Cool.
All right. So Andy's the only one that got that one correct. Right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, obviously. Shall
All right.
we move on to the final question here, gentlemen?
We can, but
Why
there's no
not?
use.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do I suddenly have a little pep in my voice here?
A little bit.
All right, let's see if we can get this one right. Question number 10. What are the two colors of the dress that the mice and birds make for Cinderella? Must get both colors correct, no half points. What? Oh, I put it away here. Let me do it again. What are the two colors of the dress that the mice and birds make for Cinderella? You gotta have them both.
Pretty sure I got one color,
Okay.
but the other one, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm
No one cares.
feel pretty
Okay, well,
good actually.
Trying to remember which one Cinderella was for sure. I don't. I think I have a pretty good idea for some
Okay.
reason. Oh,
It is important to remember which princess she
yes, that's
yeah, that does help.
plays a big role
yes.
because they are all like color association for the most part. Like you
Yeah,
can
you got a
say
good point.
Aurora has
Yeah, yeah.
this color.
I mean,
Snow
at
White
this
has
point-
this color.
Andy has it locked, so we could discuss a little. Is Cinderella the one with the glass slipper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll give you that.
all right. I think I think I have a
Carriage,
good idea.
pumpkin.
The pumpkin carriage, yeah,
Yeah, fairy
Right.
godmother, right?
yeah,
Midnight,
yes,
all that
okay.
jazz. Yeah. Okay. What are the two colors of the dress that the mice and birds make for Cinderella? Let's reveal. We got white and light blue, blue and white. From Nick.
Yeah.
Blue and white from Doc. Blue and yellow from Kelly. Blue and gold from Brian. I have blue and white.
Not that it matters.
It was a lighter
Blue
blue.
and white was the
Was
first
a
thing
light
that popped
blue,
in my
I'd
head.
agree.
Yeah.
Light blue, but I thought blue and white, and I was like, that seems too simple.
I thought about putting down Tar Heel blue
I feel like it's blue and white.
for Kelly. I just stuck with light.
Everybody had blue on their board.
I think everybody
had blue.
Well, that makes it wrong then because it is pink and white.
Wow.
Really?
And I don't have that in my brain.
In my
anyway.
head, I see blue.
I see blue.
I like
When she
light
goes-
blue.
Is this
When
like?
she goes to the dance? Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should read and we can find.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I'm
okay.
shocked by that one.
Well, let's take a listen. Initially, Cinderella intends to wear her late mother's pink and white dress to the ball until her stepsisters jealously tear it into shreds. That sounds familiar. Only when things seem completely hopeless does Cinderella's fairy godmother step in and create the iconic silver blue dress we know and love.
So
Wait a
The
minute.
question:
What was the question? Yeah, read the
Okay.
question again.
what are the two colors of the dress that the mice and birds make for
Okay. So a little
Cinderella?
tricky there. Okay.
Yeah, trick.
In my head, I see
okay.
the blue, like
Yes.
the light
Yeah.
blue.
And then the fairy
Yeah.
godmother made her a different dress.
okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
And,
go.
and did you say the one that was made is blue and silver?
Blue and silver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That's right.
Would have been wrong anyway.
It
Yeah.
would have.
We all would have
That's
been wrong.
true. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Well, rock
Cindy's
and roll.
a
The fun
trickster.
fact here: Cinderella was Walt Disney's favorite princess. It wasn't a mistake that Cinderella's castle sits at the center of Disney.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Solid.
yeah.
Man, all right.
Okay. That was question number 10.
Final reveal.
Nick, why don't you share the scores with
Why
everybody?
are you so excited? Why are you smiling ear to ear?
I
Yes.
feel like it's been a while.
All right. So, in order from least to most, Brian, you had one. Good job. Which one did you get right?
Don't remember.
Who cares?
Nobody does.
And nobody
Kelly,
cares.
Kelly, you had 2. I had 4. Doc, you had 5. And Princess Andy with 7.
I'm going to go ahead and take that moniker for today.
Take it.
Oh,
Take it.
it'll linger past
Come
today.
back.
Angelina.
Oh, man.
I gotta say that was tough.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
was tough. It was a good one, but it was,
It was
tough.
very well written.
Yeah.
Great job, Cindy. Thank you
Yes.
very much for providing that for us.
Love the fun facts.
I love
too.
when we all get to play together.
Yes.
I do. Love
That's a
that.
lot of
yeah,
fun.
It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. All
Bunch
right.
of 40-something-year-old guys doing
Well, that's
Disney
the beauty of
princesses.
it, right?
No, that's what's
Yeah.
great about
The
it.
beauty and irony.
So
of
we
it.
Yes.
Okay. Kelly, do you have our bonus question over there?
I do. I have the bonus question for the evening.
What do we got?
Let's go. So Disney princesses embody positive values with individual strengths like kindness, courage, independence, and self-discovery. Which princess story do you relate to most? It can be a princess not discussed in these questions.
Princess Andy.
Yes, obviously. I am quite the role model for young ladies.
Right.
No, of course not. I need to
So,
think about who.
all right.
I'm just going to say a one-word answer. Jasmine.
That's who, so it's what princess do you relate to the most? Is that what the question
Relate
was?
their story the most. Yeah.
Oh, well, I need to know some stories then.
I don't know.
Oh, this is tough.
You gotta know the stories before you can
yeah,
relate
I have to know the
one.
stories.
So Nick,
How about we
Nick
do
is
this?
out.
I have a better idea. Andy, Princess Andy,
Yes, thank you.
you give us what you think. What princess
no.
because you actually know the stories.
That's true.
You know that makes
Yeah,
sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm going to stick with my answer, Jasmine, just because she was a princess and she went down to experience the life of the regular folk. And
She did not care for the princess, the royalty life at all.
Correct. Yes. So, and that would be my answer.
That's you
Just yeah.
slumming it.
Simple life.
Yeah.
You're all about slumming it. I get it.
If I was royalty, I would slum it. I'd be
Okay.
a man of the people, if you, a princess of the people,
Yeah.
if you will.
Okay.
Princess Kelly.
Princess Kelly.
that actually
There we go.
that sounds right. That sounds good.
That checks out. Thanks, Mom and Dad.
I'm gonna go Elsa because
Okay.
I don't want tropical. I don't want to live in a tropical location like Moana
I love the association.
or in the hot, humid forest like
Thrilled with an ice castle.
Aurora and these
Yeah.
other people. Yeah.
Why is this fat guy hanging out with cargo shorts and sandals?
I'm going to the Great White North, wherever you said took a lot from Norwegian
Yeah.
culture and all that.
Yeah.
So that's where I want to
Oh,
be.
and coming back to that, by the way, the connection there is that Elsa's parents were on a ship and they died on the way
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah. I
Rapunzel's
remember
wedding.
that.
Yeah.
And the ship that was that had all of the trinkets that Ariel found.
Bunch of cast iron skillets.
Was that? Well, that was in there, I think, too. But that was the shipwreck that they explored.
A dingle hopper?
A dingle hopper. That's right.
Dingle hopper.
Hey, we do know our stuff.
That one, I remember that line. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know for Nick.
I'll go with Merida. I don't need a husband either.
You do.
I'm with her. I don't need a
That's
husband.
a really good answer.
I'm good with that one.
Have you ever shot a bow and arrow before?
Yeah. Senior rec. I think we had to shoot bow and arrow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
That's been about it.
but not a flaming arrow.
No.
No.
You've done
True.
that, Doc.
I have done
the
that.
only one so far.
One of the good doctor's other nicknames.
That's right. What, flaming arrow?
Flaming arrow. I'll take it over Princess Andy. I'll tell you that right now.
This is a tough question if you don't know all the princess stories.
We got to have context.
Obviously, a lot of us do not know all these princess stories.
It's hard to relate to one because I don't know enough about them. But I'll say the one I like, what I do know, like one I respect the most, I guess. Cinderella for perseverance.
Okay.
Fighting through her situation and coming out on top, I guess.
dealt a bad hand.
That's the bad, or the most I can say, because of her situation. But I can't relate because I don't know enough about him. But,
Yeah.
But I like that story the best, maybe.
Okay.
From what I know.
I like it.
Yeah, I have a hard time with relating to. My favorite Disney movie, not a princess movie, is The Lion King. Mm-hmm. Aladdin is a clear number 2, and then it gets muddy from there, personally. But yeah, as far as an arc of a story for a princess, there's nothing that's coming to mind, that I would tie to. But
That surprises me. I feel like this is something you probably thought about.
Yeah, you would think so, right? I clearly daydream of being a princess. So
Pretty sure you have a tattoo somewhere.
a princess tattoo.
Princess related.
Oh goodness. Well, are we good to go, fellas?
Yeah.
Thanks again,
Yeah.
Cindy, for writing that
Thank you,
one. It was
Cindy.
a lot of
Thank you
fun.
so much.
Let's get started on another one. We all like to compete against each other. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of the Ultimate Trivia Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, subscribe so those automatically download into your feed, and then you leave us a review if you like what we're doing. We'll see you next time with more trivia and more fun. Until then, keep your brains sharp and your bellies laughing.